Hello, my name is Keshwani. That's Keshwani, Keshwani. We are here because we want to learn to read and write Hindi. We are also here because we want to learn to read and write Urdu. We are doing both at the same time. And today is our lesson number 92. Let's begin. We'll pick up from where we were yesterday. We did the first 10 lines. We'll start with line number 11. The first word is dar, d and a ro, dar, dar, dar hai, suffer mein, suffer, we need suffer, so, fe and a re. This fe does not exist in Hindi. So we write the fa in Hindi just like you write fa in Hindi, and we put a dot underneath to indicate that the correct spelling of the word suffer calls for an F and not a PH. It is not spelled with a PH. PH would have been simply this. That's PH. If you put a dot underneath, it becomes an F. That's what we need, suffer. Dar hai, suffer. So, for, so, for, dar hai suffer mein, and again the way I wrote suffer here is fine, or you can write it like this. You can make two loop and then one more for the fe and like that. You can write it like this, but as you can see it takes a long time. It's much quicker just to make a one long loop and be done with it. Suffer. Dar hai suffer mein kahin ka. Oh, I wrote down in my notes here kahi. It's not kahi, it's kahin. It's written wrong in my notes here. Kahin. Kahin would be k, kaf, he, and then nun gunna. That's what we need. Kahin. Ka, he. This nun gunna gives us the dot here. Dar hai safar mein kahin kho. Kho. Let me rewrite kho. Kho is k and a wow. Kho. Kho. Kho na jaun. Ja Again, it's not jau, it's jaun. Nun gunna. Dar hai safar mein kahin kho na jaun. Ja and badi u ki matra. With the nun gunna. Dar hai safar mein kahin kho na jaun. He said, I'm afraid that I might get lost in my journey, this journey that I have undertaken. I've left everything behind from my past. I'm starting a new life. No more. I did not want to be in that abusive relationship that I was. I chucked everything. I broke all my relationship, my ties, my connection. Can't tode bandhan. She broke all her bandhan. She broke all her relationship, bande payal, and she started a new life. And in that life that she has just begun, she's asking herself rather, dar hai safar mein kahin kho na jaun. I'm afraid that I might get lost in my new journey. Dar hai safar mein kahin kho na jaun. Why? Because it's a rasta naya. Why? Because it's a rasta naya. It's a new path. Rasta naya. New. Naya. Again, rasta you can write it like this, or we can write it like this with two loops. Ras and then ta. Both of them are fine. Dar hai safar mein kahin kho na jaun. Rasta naya. It's a new path. Let's do the next line. Line number 12. कल के कल कल के, and the next word is अंधेरों. Let's first do it separately. So far it says ana. We don't need ana, we need an. An would be like this, an. And in Hindi you write like this, a with a this thing and this thing. I'm sure it has a name. It looks like a moon with a dot in it. An. Now it reads an. An. Then we need a the, which looks like this. That's a the. We don't need a the, we need a they. And then we need a row. But so far it reads andero. We don't need andero, we need anderon. Anderon. Nun gunna. And that says andero. Andero means darkness. Let's put it all together. Andero. This ye, when it joins, it takes this shape. It takes this shape. And that reads andero. Kal ke andero. Kal ke andero. से कल के अंधेरों से निकलकर नी छोटी की मात्रा क ल nikal. When we put it together, it's going to look like this. Nikal. कल के अंधेरों से निकल के rather. कल के अंधेरों से निकल के. We'll do the next line separately. So what she says, कल के अंधेरों से निकल के, what she's saying is that just yesterday, just very recently in my past, I used to be in a dark place. I was in a very dark, very sad place. That dark place is what she refers to her as andheron. She has left it behind. Kal ke andheron se nikal ke. I have left behind the darkness that I was living in before, yesterday, just yesterday. I left it behind. Kal ke andheron se nikal ke. I'm leaving behind the darkness of yesterday. That's what he says. I'm leaving behind the darkness of yesterday. Let's see what she says next. Dekha. Let me rewrite it. So dekha strictly is like this. Kha, kha, and then dekha. When you put it together, देखा है the next word is आँख. So far it says आना. We don't need आना, we need आ. And then a kh. And now that reads ankh as in eye. Except we don't need ankh, we need more than that. We need more than one, we need two of them. Ankhen. Ankhe, we don't need ankhe, we need ankhen. This nun guna in Urdu is what you see the dot here. Let's put it together. देखा है आंखें. आंखें. म ल and then na. The verb is malna. Malna is the verb. Malna means to rub your eyes, to rub something. Malna, you wake up, you're rubbing your eyes, malna. And the word here, that's the word malna, the infinitive form. Here we'll say malte. Not malna, but malte. 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 Because you see she was entrapped, she was in a dark place, she was in darkness. And if you're in a dark room for a long time at night time, when all the lights are shut off and somebody turns the light on all of a sudden, well, you tend to rub your eyes. Kal ke andheron se nikal ke, I left behind the darkness of yesterday. Dekha hai aankhein malte malte. I'm seeing things for the very first time as I'm rubbing my eyes, as I'm adjusting to my freedom. Let's do the last time. Phooli phool. Phool, pho, phoo, lo, phool. बड़ी यू की मात्रा. Phool. As you can see, there is no dot underneath the four here. There is no dot underneath the four here because phool is spelled with PH. And that is what that is. Phool. Phool he. Phool. Phooli. There are flowers everywhere. I feel that wherever I turn, I see flowers. I see happiness. I see elation. I'm elated. I'm happy. I'm jovial. I'm ecstatic. Phooli phool. She equates all of that to flowers. Everywhere I turn, my life is like a bed of flowers. Everywhere I see flowers. Phooli phool. Zindagi bahar hai. Life is like a springtime. Zindagi. Zin, Z, बड़ी छोटी की मात्रा. Zin, the, gi. जिंदगी बहार है. बहार है. Unlike yesterday, where I was in a dark place, today I feel like life is like a springtime, an eternal spring. My life from henceforth is going to be an eternal spring. Wherever I turn, all I see are flowers. I'm in a beautiful garden full of flowers. Everywhere I turn, I see flowers. It's like in springtime, an eternal spring. I'm free. I've left everything behind. डर है सफ़र में कहीं खो ना जाऊं. I'm afraid that I might get lost in my new journey. रास्ता नया, it's a new path. कल के अंधेरों से निकल के, I have left behind the darkness of yesterday. देखा है आँखें मलते मलते. I'm seeing things for the very first time as I rub my eyes. देखा है आँखें मलते मलते. फूल ही फूल. Flowers everywhere. जिंदगी बहार है. Life is a springtime. On that note, I bid you farewell. Bye now.